Hello everyone, this is a quick little update on my 130i road build which I thought you'd want to know about. Now I mentioned in the previous video that I'm having a little bit of an issue with a wobble in the car at speed. Well, I thought this might be down to a suspension problem, but there's a possibility that it could actually be something else. When I bought the car, I noticed the fact that the front discs were pretty worn. Well, as it turns out, they were much worse than I thought. Case in point. And this, by the way, is the good disc. Now, we have here one of my brake pads, and I don't know if you can appreciate it, but on this side here, you'll notice the little ridge. See, if I put this against a plain background, notice that? Now, that's not right. And this disc is very worn. So you'll notice that around the edge, it's all kind of broken up and nasty and unpleasant, and on this side it's not great either. Really big lip. So if you're watching this wondering how you can tell if a brake disc is bad, well, this lip is not good. I apologize for the noise, but my lovely chap Marco Talk Automotive is next to a dog food factory, so but I wanted to show you guys this as it's happening. Now, what might be happening with these discs and pads is that as they're going around here, you see bits of the disc are kind of broken up, and the pad will go over this. Now, my finger can't run over there smoothly, and so it might be the case that the pad is essentially running over here and bumping and then making contact again, and I might be feeling this through the car's steering wheel, and actually through the whole car in general, to be honest. So I have a lovely new set of Brembo discs and pads. And that brings me on to reason number 2 for making the video. Now, I get companies coming to me asking me to promote things that they do all the time. Believe it or not, I generally speaking say no, because if the product is of a poor quality or just not relevant to you guys, I generally say go away please. In fact, there's one company that actually even sent me products to use and were so bad that I refused to put them on the channel. However, I recently got contacted by a company called AutoDoc. Now, AutoDoc are going to love me for this video because of the lovely soundtrack of classic forklift in the background. AutoDoc are a car parts supplier, a very large German-based one. Now, if you have any car of any make, but they seem to specialize in a lot of German stuff, they have an app and a website, but you get the better prices through the app. Just download it, go on, type in the part numbers, find what you need, order. They do really good prices. There's a very popular car parts buying website that you guys will all know about, that we use in the UK a lot, that they're in constant sale and you have to put discount codes and stuff like that. Well, you don't with AutoDoc. I actually cross-shopped some parts prices with stuff for the 911, which is now gone, and actually their prices were really good. They also offer a service which does cost a small fee, where you can have the part for up to 200 days, and if for whatever reason you don't need it, they'll just come and pick it up and take it away, done. Which is really useful, because I often, when I get a car in, will buy just all the bits I might need to service it, and then it might take me a couple of months to actually get that done, and then if I didn't need the parts, well, I'll just kind of want them gone. And so that's quite handy, and they'll actually come and collect them from you, which is really good. So I highly recommend giving AutoDoc a try. I did, and it worked out pretty well, and they actually sent the right parts as well, which is really refreshing. So we're going to get this on the car now and see whether that cures my little wobble, because if it does, that'll be amazing, because I've just spent a load of money on suspension parts, which if I don't need all of them, I will send some of them back. Some of them are going on the car because what I'm doing is putting some M3 parts on the front of the car, which should help improve the handling a little bit. So the forklift's going to start up again in a second, so I'm going to get back inside. Bye. The other thing I'm having done here today is the spark plugs on the car. The main reason for this is that I went through the car's service history and I cannot see any evidence of the plugs ever having been done. Now, we're halfway through the process now, and we can tell that all of the coil packs in the car have been changed in the past. Now, one of them is a lot newer than the others, but none of them are original because they were all manufactured. They've all got a little date on them telling you when they were made, and they were all made after the car. Maybe there was a recall on the part, something like that, really couldn't say. But we've got the plugs out, and to show you the condition that they are in, this on the right here is a brand new unused spark plug, and this here on the left is a used one. Now, what Marco describes you're looking for in a good plug is a rich tea biscuit kind of colour, and that's what this is. So as far as we can tell, if all the plugs come out like this is the second one to come out the car, then it's pretty good, but it's still worthwhile replacing them because this is of an unknown vintage and maybe isn't as great as the day it went in. So it's just my peace of mind that we've got a set of these in. It's not taking long to do. It's half an hour's worth of labour really, and there's a little bit of faff, as you probably would have seen, getting to all of the plugs because it's a 6-cylinder car. But yeah, so we're going to finish that off, and hopefully the car's going to be just a little bit better. And I'm happy to report that after having driven this car now for a few days, it is much improved. That wheel wobble at the front seems nearly completely gone. I mean, maybe it's just a little bit of it left in my head, but it's certainly much, much better. The car no longer wobbles under braking, which is fantastic. And, you know, I think it even sounds a little bit smoother anyway, but I'm willing to concede the fact that that may just be the placebo effect because we've done the plugs on it. But I'm also very happy to know that they are now done. So that's the end of that video, and I want to thank you guys for watching. I know it's been a little brief update on the 130, and I want to thank AutoDoc for getting in touch and letting me know about them. Apparently everybody else knew but me, so that was very, very handy in getting parts of this, because there's nothing more I hate than ordering parts and then finding out I've got the wrong ones, which does happen quite a lot. So that's great. See you guys in the next one. Bye bye.